Hello everyone, this is Methlo Kaiju and I'm back with another video. Of course, this is a Godzilla vs. Kong information video, and as we all know, the trailer is out. And wow, that was a great trailer. I had a little live reaction, pseudo live reaction on stream today. So if you were there to see it, then yeah, that was my live reaction. And by the way, thank you for all of you who were in my live stream. I don't know how many people there was. I think there was a total of 6,000 people, I think. So thank you so much for all the support, liking the video or the stream, just watching in general, commenting, and all those who donated. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much. And we did break it down there, and I also gave some little info for you guys from some sources that I know. But anyways, in this video, I will be breaking down the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer, analysis, whatever you want to call it, showing to light the things you might have missed. I mean, I definitely missed a few things, but Chad actually brought to attention many cool things. So I really appreciate everybody in chat during my live stream. But anyways, let us begin. So first we see this red flashing light, okay, very weird. And then right after that we see basically chunks of this mountain flying towards the city. Very clear, something is bursting out of this mountain. But there's this red light that accompanies it. So what exactly is that? Well, maybe we have an idea who our culprit is in the very next shot. After all, the setting does look pretty similar, right? Right here, overhead, we see our potential culprit of this mountain burst. Now, what does this look like? It looks like Godzilla, right? But it's red and metallic. So right here is our first look at Mecha Godzilla. And we know Mecha Godzilla is in the movie. So this is Mecha Godzilla right here. Mecha Godzilla right here. That is so damn cool. We got to see Mecha Godzilla, and I'm so glad we barely get to see any of him. So glad. Then we cut to the scenes of this one right here. Isaac Gonzalez is looking down at a chained up Kong, and a little tidbit of info for all of you out there. Isa is the villain from one of my sources that I know. Then we see Kong right here, chained up, and he looks like he's resting or something. So clearly he's not struggling or anything. I mean, if he was chained while he was awake, then I don't think he would be sleeping around. He would be trying to escape, right? Kong is very aggressive. So I think Apex sedates Kong, chains him up, and that's how they chain him up. But how could they sedate him? Well, we know Warbat, aka Nozuki. I much prefer the name Nozuki, by the way. But Warbat has venom. And we do get a shot of Kong fighting Nozukis or Warbats in this trailer. So I do believe that although the Warbats get easily defeated, they do get some bites here and there. And because they have that venomous bites, Kong then gets sedated, weakens, Apex comes in, then chains him up. I do believe that is how they chain him up in the first place. And I'll probably do a video elaborating on that in the future, very soon. I mean, more evidence right here. Kong is like analyzing these chains, like, what are these chains? What is this? Like, what is this doing on me? Like, he wasn't even aware that he was chained up in the first place. So even more evidence he was sedated prior to being chained up. And we see Alexander Skarsgård here, which is very weird because I would assume this is Apex's doing, but Skarsgård's from Monarch. So this is overall very weird. Maybe they're analyzing this. I have no idea, really. Maybe Monarch is purposefully getting Kong so that they fight Godzilla, because as we know from this trailer, Godzilla's pretty dang mean, right? He's pretty evil. So maybe it's Monarch's doing? I don't know. This is overall very weird. Very weird. So I have no idea. We'll see. And then Skarsgård talks about to stop what's coming. Well, what's coming? Godzilla? Because, I mean, it's very obvious Godzilla is pretty evil here. And I'll get into that. I'll get into that for all of you out there who are going to say, oh, it's fake Godzilla or something. I'm going to get into it very quickly. But anyway, just for, playing devil's advocate. Is he referring to Godzilla? Or maybe it's a Mecha Godzilla. Who knows? Then we see this girl right here who clearly has a very deep connection with Kong, as later illustrated in this trailer. And it makes sense that there's this girl that Kong can communicate to, and, you know, vice versa. Because Isaac Gonzalez did say the heart of the movie is two girls. And I assume one of the girls is this one, who represents Kong, and the other is Madison Russell, who I guess you can say represents Godzilla, because Godzilla saved their life. I mean, it wasn't like Godzilla purposely did so, but Madison Russell can get that affinity towards Godzilla. So, it makes sense overall. So it looks like this girl is almost like the Mika Sagusa for Kong or something, because Mika Sagusa was able to communicate with Godzilla in the Heisei series, so this girl is able to communicate with Kong. Interesting. And it's also kind of weird that it's only her. Like, why not anybody else in the Iwi tribe? Maybe the Iwi tribe got extinct or eliminated or something. Maybe. Maybe when Apex or Monarch came to Skull Island, they took some of their territory and then they drove them to extinction or something. Maybe she was the only survivor. Who knows? And why was Rebecca Hall on the island in the first place? I think because Apex or Monarch had some base there. They were building something there. And that's why she was there in the first place, because she was with Apex or Monarch. I presume it's Monarch. And we do see shots from the previous TV spots. I'm not talking about these per se, because, you know, they're, we've already seen them. Then we get this really epic shot right here. I mean, seriously, like, we see Lance Reddick here. And then we see Godzilla bursting out and destroying this battleship right here, which is the polar opposite of what Godzilla did in 2014. It was very obvious. I mean, in 2014, he literally evaded it. But now he's literally passing right through them and destroying them purposefully. So, something's up with Godzilla. Something's up. I'll talk about it in a little bit, by the way. But we do get some awesome shots of Godzilla attacking the military. I love that. I love seeing Godzilla attack the military. That's cool. Godzilla right here getting fired at. Godzilla using his tail to destroy these jets. I mean, look at this. This is so awesome. Let's just appreciate that Godzilla... We actually get to see an American movie of Godzilla attacking the military properly. That is awesome. And I love the music here with the 2014 music in the background. Oh, I love it. So good. Then we see Kong right here. This is the shot we all know from the TV spot, so I'm not going to go over that. They say it's Godzilla. Almost as if they expected Godzilla to come, which is pretty weird. Maybe they purposefully chained up Kong to attract Godzilla or something. Who knows? But anyways, Godzilla gets on top of this ship, and this is such a great shot. It reminds me of like a crocodile, like a Jaws type maneuver here. So awesome. Look at Godzilla right here. Looks so awesome. And we see Kong is completely unchained here. So maybe Monarch unchains Kong or something? I don't know. It's very weird. But we get a continuation of the punching scene right here. Godzilla does get impacted, but as we know from Sayaka, Godzilla kind of brushes it off and then punches Godzilla as well. Or sorry, punches Kong as well. Then we see Kong shove Godzilla towards the water. Missiles getting shots. Godzilla charging his beam, shooting it directly at Kong. We get this very cool scene, but also pretty cheesy scene of Kong jumping out. And yeah, overall, really cool sequence. I wish it didn't show that much, though. I feel like that entire battle is almost spoiled or something. So I hope there's more to it. But I fear it's going to be a very short battle, and we pretty much saw most of it. Now we see this character right here, which lots of people are speculating is the head of Apex. And I think he may be. I mean, he's talking about how the world is dangerous and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, kind of sounds like someone who would be anti-Titan, right? He could be referring to the idea that, you know, Godzilla and these Titans could be very dangerous for humanity, so we must do something to stop them. And what should we do? Build Mecha Godzilla. So I think right here he's talking about the idea that then leads Apex to create Mecha Godzilla, or the rationale to build Mecha Godzilla. Then, as we talked about Mecha Godzilla, look right here. We see Mecha Godzilla in the background right here. It says all systems charge or something of that sort. So it seems like Mecha Godzilla is being charged up and is going to be unleashed to battle. And this is clearly Mecha Godzilla right here. We see the chest, the arms, the legs, and everything. And we see this person right here. This could be Ren Serizawa. I'm not exactly sure, but I think this could be Ren Serizawa right here, which confirms possible rumors from the past that Ren Serizawa would turn evil. So that is extremely, extremely interesting. And please keep in mind this image of Mechagodzilla, okay? Because it does appear again, and I think some of you may have missed it. I know I missed it when I first saw it. And I believe one of my subscribers actually brought it to light for me, so yeah. Anyways, right here we see Godzilla roaring. He looks so cool here. So cool. Reminds me of like Pacific Rim with the Hong Kong lights and everything. Looks so neat. Mark Russell here is talking about how Godzilla is basically acting erratically, like it's not him. And it definitely is not him. I mean, the very next shot we see Godzilla destroying the military right here, obliterating them with his atomic breath. And furthermore, we see Madison Russell here. Actually, prior to that, actually, I'll just mention it right now just to get the idea over with. But Madison Russell also mentions how there is something going on with Godzilla. He's being manipulated somehow. That's basically what she's insinuating. And yeah, what could be manipulating Godzilla? Well, there is different situations here. Okay? One situation is that Godzilla is just evil just cuz. Okay, obviously that's not going to be true because there has to be some underlying reason. Second is that Godzilla is being manipulated by Apex via Mechagodzilla or the Orca or some other new device. And I think that is what is going on here. This is not Godzilla. Godzilla is not this evil monster. But he clearly is purposefully killing people here. So, I think the Orca is being unleashed by Apex and making him act erratic. What is the main plan for this, though? I'm not exactly sure. It could be that, you know, Apex is making Godzilla look bad to justify deploying Mechagodzilla. And so then, Godzilla gets wiped out by Mechagodzilla. But before that, to weaken him up a little bit, they make him fight Kong. Who knows? It could be that. There's another situation where it could be fake Godzilla. A lot of people are telling me it's fake Godzilla, especially in the stream. They're all telling me it's fake Godzilla, but I see no evidence that this is actually fake Godzilla. I think this is all Godzilla's doing. He is killing these people. He is destroying these military equipments. I think this is Godzilla. And sure, I have talked about the fake Godzilla idea, but I just don't see how it could be fake Godzilla. I think this is Godzilla's doing, honestly. So that's just my opinion. It could be fake Godzilla, but I just don't see it being fake Godzilla. I really don't. I think this is the actual Godzilla. But actually, since we talked about that, we have this scene right here that shows us a lot, right? We see Monarch stumped. Godzilla attacks. Godzilla attack claims lives. Unvetoes Godzilla. Nuclear cover-up. Godzilla plus Apex all the way to the right. We see Apex number 2. Apex facility attacked. Apex facility number 6. Number 3. Number 2. Godzilla attack, etc., etc., etc. So, Godzilla and Apex are somehow related. They're somehow related, and you could make that jump. You know, maybe Apex is using fake Godzilla and pinning all these attacks on Godzilla himself, so that then they can justify the use of Mechagodzilla. That's possible. But I think I mean, this is more of a personal opinion, but I think it's more so that Godzilla is being manipulated by the Orca that Apex has or something, which then makes him act erratic, attack all these different cities, all in an effort to make Godzilla look bad that way. And then maybe they make him fight Kong so they can kill each other off, and then Mechagodzilla gets deployed. And the reason why Mechagodzilla gets deployed is because it's justified. Well, Godzilla attacked all these people and stuff, so it's okay now. Let's kill him. Anyways, Mecha G gets deployed and then wipes out whoever wins the battle between Godzilla and Kong. I think that is what is going to happen. Then we see Kong here in Skull Islands. Looks pretty cool. And I just love how there's so many daylight scenes here. That's so cool. That's so nice. And we see here, Kong, it looks like the Hollow Earth. I mean, there's like this mountain thing on top here. This is clearly the Hollow Earth. And look at the back. We see this vehicle right here. I think this is the HEAV, which we talked about a long time ago from the toy leaks. So Very interesting how humanity is following Kong here. Very, very interesting. What are they doing? What is their plan here? Who knows? I have no idea. Maybe they're just observing Kong? Nah, I doubt it. I'm not sure. I really don't know why humanity with the HEAV is there with Kong. I really don't know. Then we see this awesome shot right here of Kong with the axe. It looks so damn cool. Maybe, you know, Kong gets defeated, then has to go to this hollow earth to find his axe, his mighty axe, and then he goes back to battle. I don't know, but there's clearly human ships here as well. So a very odd situation, but this is clearly the hollow earth as well. So, yeah. Overall, this is a great shot right here. Look at this. He looks so good. And look at this right here. We see Kong fighting the Nozukis or Warbats, whatever you want to call them. And this is just so awesome. Look at this maneuver right here. Wow, so cool. Anyways, as we can see, green blood right here. And if we go back, we actually see green fluid right here on Kong's shackles, I guess you can call them. So I think, you know, Apex, I guess, is using Warbat's venom to their advantage. They're making him sedated purposefully via the venom. It could be something else, but Warbat blood is green and this fluid is green. So I think there might be some connection there. Anyways, but speaking of the axe, which we talked about earlier, right here we see this great shot of Kong holding the axe and Godzilla right here, and they're about to duke it out. Looks so awesome. And notice how it's daytime. Very interesting. I think this may actually be the final shot of the movie, or one of the final shots in the movie. I mean, clearly the Hong Kong battle is like the main final battle, and right here all of a sudden it's daytime. I think this could be after they defeat Mecha G. It could be they already defeated Mecha Godzilla, and then after that Godzilla and Kong kind of look at each other as if they're ready to battle. But then they're like, you know what? We caused all this destruction already. Let's just settle our differences and let's go back home. I think that is very possible. Who knows? That's just my speculation. But it's just a little weird that it's daytime. I find it a little weird. Then we see right here. This shot is really interesting. We see these bats right here, which I think they could be like the Psycho Vultures or something. I'm not sure. Or it could be Kamatas, maybe? No, I don't think so. I think these are the Psycho Vultures from the Kong novel, or Kong comics. But right here we see this imprint of Godzilla. It's clearly Godzilla. We see the jaws here and everything. What exactly is this? I have zero idea. I have zero idea, honestly. Like, I don't even know what to speculate here. Because this is not some Godzilla body or anything. And I don't think it's an imprint of his body either, because look how big this is compared to Kong. So I'm not really sure what this is. I really don't know. But Kong is rolling upwards for some reason. Very interesting shot. Then we see right here Kong battling Godzilla, and you can see Godzilla is really scarred here on his neck region. Very scarred. I think this could actually be a result of the Kong axe scene, where he absorbs the Godzilla's beam and then attacks Godzilla with it. I think this could be the aftermath of that. And if so, then Godzilla's still standing, right? But he does look pretty weak. Anyways, Kong punches him here. Godzilla goes backward, and then we see this Madison Russell looking. Okay, now you might be thinking, okay, so what does that have to do with anything? Who cares? But look at the background. I didn't even notice this. I did not even notice this, but one of my subscribers noticed it. Right here, we see computers. These panels are kind of like all corrupted and all that kind of stuff. And then look all the way in the back behind Madison Russell's head. We see the same exact diagram that was shown in this scene. This is Mecha Godzilla. Madison Russell is inside Mecha Godzilla. And one of my sources actually told me about this. They said, oh, Madison Russell is going to be inside Mecha Godzilla. And like, really? Really? Are you serious right now? I don't think so, man. I'm not sure if I'm going to... I don't know. I don't really believe you there. But right here, Madison Russell is actually inside Mecha Godzilla. So, yeah, that's interesting. I really hope this does not turn really bad. Like, oh, Madison Russell controls Mecha Godzilla and does this and that. I mean, I really hope it doesn't turn bad. But It definitely shows my source was right. So, that's very interesting. Then we see this shot. Kong bows to no one. Really cool quote there. And it looks like they're in some... I think this could be while they're chaining up Kong, I believe, if I were to guess. But we have this epic shot right here, this epic sequence of Godzilla shooting his beam. Kong uses his axe, absorbs it, and then uses it right back at Godzilla. Look at that. And it so happens to be impacting his neck region, which is the same region where he had those scars in that one scene. So I think this could be a continuation of this scene. But anyway, this looks so cool. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, that is so, so cool. So that is the trailer breakdown. And I know a lot of you are going to say, that is fake Godzilla. Godzilla looks too weak. Well, I think they're purposefully making Godzilla look weak. Not in the movie. I'm saying in the actual marketing. Because people, I know a lot of people in the general audience might think, well, it's Godzilla versus Kong. Godzilla's always going to win. Who cares? Waste of time. Kong has no chance. So they want to make Kong look like he actually has a chance. That is why they're purposefully doing that. But I do think Godzilla will still be the victor in this movie. Godzilla, I mean, I'm assuming this is the aftermath, right? So Godzilla still got hit by the axe, and he's still standing up, right? He's still scarred up and everything, but he's still standing up fighting Kong, and Kong doesn't have his axe in this scene either. So I think Kong might have already used up his axe. Maybe this right here was a last-ditch effort for Kong, and because of that, that completely obliterated his axe. And now in this scene, he's axeless. So maybe Godzilla then gets the upper hand here, smacks him up, and nearly kills him until Mecha G gets deployed. Maybe. I think that would be the case. If I'm being completely honest, I think Godzilla will still be the victor in this situation. So, yeah, that is the end of the breakdown. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of you who were on stream too as well. Thank you so much. Tell me in the comments below what other things maybe I missed. Maybe there's other things, maybe there's things you missed and you can admit in the comments below. I don't know, but I can definitely admit I missed this part right here with Madison Russell and Mecha G in the background, like the Mecha G diagram. I definitely missed that. So what did you guys miss that, and you know, I enlightened you in this video? Tell me in the comments below. So yeah, that's all for this video. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. This is Methlo Kaiju signing out.